Hi, Bob here again.
And me, Allison.
As you know, we here at Elementool have been telling you the ins and outs of project management. We've talked about how to get the information you need from your client, how to document it, and how to use your requirements management software to get your project up and running. And I'd like to think that we've helped make that process a simple and rewarding one.
Definitely. But the truth is that all that planning and foundation laying won't amount to much if you aren't prepared to properly schedule and project and practice responsible time management.
That's right. Time management is a key element of good project management. And to manage time, you need a project schedule. The project schedule determines how the project plan is going to work. It clarifies the way that the team will pursue the project's objectives, and it lays out a timeline showing when the team will accomplish each of its goals.
Using the requirements document and also figuring in project objectives and priorities, the project manager must build a list of the features needed in order for the project to be successfully completed by the team and resources.
We strongly recommend using scheduling software to manage project schedule data. There are a number of items that you should be certain to have in your final schedule. These include all the various phases in the project's development cycle, activities that the team will perform, the ordering of those activities, and of course, resources assigned to those activities. Also, a measure of the amount of time and effort required to complete activities. You also need start and finish dates and major milestones.
The best project schedules successfully capture the vital actions needed to complete the project without being bogged down in excessive detail.
Bear in mind that the project plan is a guidance tool, but it's never set in stone. Although you want to make the schedule as accurate as possible, the reality is that the ultimate timing, as well as the cost, usually turns out to be different from the initial plan. It's a bit like when you use your GPS to help guide you to a destination. You know where you're going, and you've already worked out the route that you want to take, but traffic, detours, and accidental missed turns are just a few of the other problems you might encounter on the way. Fortunately, the GPS is there to take those changes into account and recalculate the route for you. You may not end up at your destination exactly when you planned or the way that you planned, but you will get there.
The project schedule will serve as a guide for your team and resources as they take actions to meet the project's goals. You need to both track and report everyone's progress, and then take care to make adjustments as changes or new obstacles arise during the project development.
And remember that it's the project manager's role to help clients determine their priorities and to communicate to them how the development team will achieve their goals. The project manager should always keep the lines of communication with the client open, ensuring that the client understands that all new decisions made will have an effect on the project as it's being developed.
When all is said and done, managing a project schedule is chiefly about building the development plan, tracking your progress, figuring out what your status is, and making course corrections along the way.
There are a lot of advantages to creating efficient schedules for your projects. First of all, efficient schedules allow for better communication. You'll see that your team communicates more effectively when they have an efficient schedule to work with, and also provides a standard in which reporting to the schedule will occur.
Secondly, efficient schedules give the project's many stakeholders a better understanding of what actions have to be performed in order to finish the work. By clearly outlining the actions that must be completed, the schedule ensures that important activities aren't forgotten, while also preventing the team from duplicating activities or developing unnecessary activities.
Thirdly, an efficient schedule is one that creates common expectations. For instance, it aids team members in understanding how their work might affect other resources downstream. And because the schedule will make them aware of the tasks they have coming up, the team will be better able to plan their work. Furthermore, the schedule reflects the complexity of the work to be done, giving clients insight that will help them understand why a project takes as long as it does to be completed.
A fourth benefit of efficient scheduling is that it boosts stakeholder confidence by demonstrating that the project is being carefully managed and has a guiding document to help keep all participants on track. This helps alleviate people's fears that the project is unplanned or veering out of control.
To make certain that your project is in fact being carefully managed, you need to practice good time management. Time management begins with activity identification. Identifying activities also helps you figure out how your team will achieve the project's objectives through their work.
When writing activities, they need to be expressed as actions, meaning